Hey y'all, my name is Cheyne Fell and I'm a loctician. I've been a traveling loctician for well over 10 years and today I'm going to be doing some at-home maintenance. So I'm going to be talking to you about all the things that I'm doing right now. I'm kind of going to show you a little bit of how I'm getting into the base of the dread a little bit more with my crochet hook. Once I'm into the base, I kind of come out to the outside where the tips of the hair are going to be looser, and I kind of crochet those more into the center of the dread, as well as some on the outside. You can see me going on the outside and twisting that crochet hook, twisting the dread back up the way that the dread wants to spin, moving the hair out of the way there, of course. My hair's such a mess, man. We've been camping for 2 months, and it's rough. So, that's how it goes. Sometimes you got to get a little help. She helps me. It's pretty rad. And here's where I want to kind of show you guys as you go down the dread, as I'm going down the dread. When you're in the chair, or whether it's me, if I'm going down the dreads, I don't always go down the whole thing, but when you go down the length, you kind of work the outside. You don't work the inside of the dread so much. Every once in a while you do if there's a rough spot, but most of the time it's just the outside like this. Just kind of cleaning up all the stray hairs, getting in there. When it gets really long, I like to do a little mixture here. So like what I show you, a little mixture of twist and lock and my crochet, right? Because I don't use any product, not in the salon nor here, unless you come and you really want it, you tell me to, whatever, but I generally don't. But here's where I go. So you kind of, you get the hair and you spin it around the lock, all the loose hair after you've cleaned up around the base, right? And you get that loose hair, you spin it around the lock the way the dread wants to spin. And you see me spin it with my fingers here. I grab the whole thing and I spin it with my fingers over the top. That gets all the hair aligned and spinning together. And then I will hold it with my finger and take my thumb, grab that hair with the thumb and rub it around the dread, and it will bring all of that hair around to where I can grab it with my finger again and continue to spin. Now I spin that around a few times. I don't go wicked tight with it. If you go too tight, man, it makes things kind of funky. And it's detrimental to your dread. So don't, but I go, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 times around, kind of loosely. Often I'll let the dread sit loose before I bring the crochet hook back in. Kind of wanted to show you guys a different angle of the crochet hook here. So you can kind of see I'm going to go into the middle and spin the crochet hook. And I wanted to kind of show you my cat's paw fingers that I use. They call it cat's paw. You generally use it with a comb to be able to hold your comb, but you can roll your crochet hook with this cat's paw. You see how I'm kind of tarantula finger. Here's some of just cleaning up the outside, kind of how you can see it. Sometimes it's nice to use the back of the crochet hook. I don't carry a comb generally. You can if it's better for you. I like to use the back of the crochet hook. It works better. I think it's a little more natural. I would generally use my fingers most of the time too. Back of the crochet hook's about the same size as a finger, just a little skinnier. So I think it gives a more of a natural. So as you'll see here, after I spin the hair around it, I'm going to leave it loose. You can leave it loose like this. If you don't have time to get maintenance from your loctician, you can go through your whole head, spin all your hair around it, separate everything nice and pretty. It'll look really good. It'll stay like that for about 4 or 5 days and get everything feeling really nice again. The cool thing is that like if you are at home maintenance all the time, this is some of the stuff that I'd be suggesting to you anyways. I mean, it's your life and your journey. That's the beautiful thing about locks. Here, I just kind of wanted to show like getting it separated more with the fingers rather than utilizing the crochet hook to give a super clean parting. I just kind of like natural looks, just a little thing like that. Here's my last dread. Man, we're down to the end of it. Pretty stoked. It has been a while. Man, my head feels freaking great. I'm feeling great. It's been a minute, been camping out there for a minute. I can't believe I can actually feel between my dreads and get the fingers flowing through it, man. It feels great. Really enjoy this part. My favorite is about a week after maintenance personally, but here's a video. Hope you guys enjoyed.